Oh y'all, what's going on? I'm just doing a little small update. Show you what I've done so far. I'm taking it easy, but at the same time I need to get a little bit done here. I was telling you about my little terminal blocks. Well, I thought I was going to buy some, but turns out that I got a bunch of them off the job and everything. So I was actually in this one I did buy. I ended up getting a bunch of them off of a job from demo and all that stuff. These are here. I've got 8 in a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. So these are here will be for my turnout motors. These I can actually mount up, and the ones that I can't, I can actually use the two-sided adhesive tape to hold it up in place for my turnouts. And then I got these are here, which I'll eventually have to buy more unless I get them off the job for free. I do have this type also that I can get my wires in and maybe stick the wires coming in from the turnouts into it, and then from the wire coming from here over to my switch box and all that, or up to my track. Depends on which way I'm going. I'm not sure yet. I don't know which way I'm going to go, but I can probably use these too. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. But usually when you demo boxes, which I like that box right there, which I'm thinking about using this one. Maybe, let's see here. This right here, turning it sideways like it is. Try to get this name off. If I cover it up, I cover it up. But putting my track plan on this right here and having switches for the turnouts screwed to the metal right here, or mounted to this metal box. The keys and actually inside of that one that I got. This is another small one too. I've got, like I got the key in there. That might be in this bigger one, so I don't lose it. And this right here might be for light, the little switches for my light switches for my houses and stuff like that. Will probably be what that right there is for. But I might even use those for the terminal blocks that I showed you right here, for that case for my lights for my houses and stuff like that. Being that these are here used, they actually lock together all the way down, so that you can end up getting 150 all the way down, even with each other if you want to do that. But overall, that's what I'm probably end up doing. And I've got my piece of paper here showing my terminal blocks, where I'm actually have them at, what color the power block will be, like red and white. We'll loop between these. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a section, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on another. That's black and white. This right here is black and blue. Which, like I said, I already have number 10, but you can actually see it curled up right there, and that actually runs through a inner duct that I got off of a job many moons ago, up and over and back over to here, to my little access hatch. I might change that out to 12 because I really don't need the 10, but I might even leave it. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then My blue and white is only hitting 1, 2, plus this section right here. You can actually see where I've divided it into power districts, and I'm going to do the what is it, the 1156 bulbs for shorts to let me know where it's at, and so on like that. As you can see, got it so it's zoom in, baby. So this one right here will be part of this power district. This one will be part of this power district, and so on like that. With that being said, I'm going to have a control panel sitting right here, or my power, which is going to be right about here where my carpet tiles are at. I've got my wires twisted, which all you do is just basically stick 2 wires into the wires into a drill and pull the trigger till you wind them up like this. And this right here, I've actually got all of them coming here. I'm going to strap these together here, and that's how I've got them strapped. That's how I got them strapped. The red, the blue and white, the blue and white is for this section, which you can see I run my wires over. I got a terminal block right there too. Get that terminal block, which is these 2 right here, and then my red and white comes up, goes over to there. That's the first one. Got a lot of stuff up here in my way, but this is my first one. And then I'll come back off of this right here up over to where my track is going to be at. I still got to strap my wires up right here, and here's another red and white. I'm going to do it. I have 3 where my neutral or my negative side will go in one, a positive into another, and then loop off with the 1156 bulb. We'll loop from here over to here, or vice versa, whatever, probably underneath. And then that right there will let me know if it's a short. And what I probably think about doing is running the wire for the bulbs over along here, and just have it maybe like a little lens or something inside of my fascia with the bulb sitting right here, so if it lights up I can see it, and it'll let me know, hey, I got a short in this area. And it's just a matter of knowing where I've got them to find the problem. And this comes over here. I've already got the red and white strapped up. I got to get the black and white strapped up next. My red and white continues from here, step back where it goes over to here, and this is the dead end. And my black stops right there for time being. Once I strap it up, I'll put a terminal block wherever that ends up at, and that will take care of that will take care of this section from here all around over to one. It's right there. And other than that, pretty much all I've done is taking my time. Still gotta strap my wires up on this section right here. And then this right here would be the black and blue channel or district, power district. And I got one here. I got one right about there, and the other one right over there. And that's pretty much it, I think. Overall, this is what she looks like right now. Still got to sand. I still got to do mud work back over there. I got to put another piece of my masonite or hardboard or whatever you want to consider it on this end, on the extra side in the corner right here. And then a little power, I mean not a little power, but that little white strip right there, which is basically for corner bead for drywall. I know I'm going to have one there where it's sitting at, one on the other corner, and two right there. I think. Might not. Y'all let me know what you think. Should I do that? Or just make it square, not worry about that corner bead? Just let me know what you think. Tell me your ideas about that. Other than that, I think that's about it. I got my terminal blocks, not my terminal blocks, but my connectors and all that stuff are there that I can tie to the terminal blocks. All my electricals in this little handy tote. And then I have done this right here. I got to mount this still. That's going to be flush. Let me make sure you get it flush now. Alright, it's going to be flush with the front, and of course it'll straighten the back like it's supposed to be and all that, and that's going to be bolted down to my boards as I'm moving it. Or not my boards, but my brackets, and then mount it to my underneath my boards right here. And each one of them are labeled. Like I got one here, what you see, this will be the corner. Two, which I got the lip right here off. It's not touching here, but it is touching back here because this one here sits underneath right there, flush with the outer board right there. And each one of my brackets are going to be labeled 1 through whatever it is. I can't remember the count, but so is my boards are labeled to where they go, so makes everybody's life easy, including mine. I think 14 is actually right here on the end right here, or about a 1.5 feet in is 14, and then 15 all the way around to whatever it ends up over here on this other side. Other than that, I think that's about it. She's starting to come along. Can't wait to get my track up, because I think this is going to look good when this is, let's see him. Let me get my other board here. And so when I decide what I want to do with my height, like I said, it might be 2 inches. I haven't figured that out yet, but I think it will be. And it'll be mounted like this, like that, and then my riser on the top, or my sub row bed will be mounted like that right there. And I've got these little brackets. I'm going to have a piece of hardboard coming down flush, overlapping the whole entire thing to keep it from moving back and forth. And then I got this little bracket right here that's hard to bend, and that's going to be a screw there and a screw here on every single one. That way it's actually attached. Like that. And let me see if I can get a better view. Just like that right there. And I will have it marked with let's say, didn't mark it all, I see it right there. Put that back there. Let's say that's where my board will be at, between those two marks. And then this right here will just be screwed in, and it will also be glued at that point too. And the screw will just hold it in place. And if this right here is going to be, how many track is on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this section right here is forward. When it gets right about here, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, about 3. So my board will come across for all 3, and I'll end up having 3 of these on the bottom of it. One at the end, one in the middle, one at the other end. That way I know it's supported good. And that's pretty much it. I think right now I'm just running my mouth. And let's see, I wanted to thank all y'all out there for doing the wonderful videos. I've been trying my best to comment on every single one of them. My last video I had, I did my old camera that was from 10 years ago. A little, I can't remember, the Canon A3000 or whatever it was, which was like 10 years old. And I noticed the quality of doing the video, it's not the same. So I'm actually using my tablet now. And I did see where Chuck from River Valley Railroad, I think it was. Yeah, I think that's it. He he's got a holder for his tablet, and I think I'm gonna get me one of those right there to help hold my tablet up until I can eventually afford a pretty decent camera to do my recording with, and be able to edit and all that stuff right there. Because with my tablet I can't edit the video and all that stuff, make it go faster or anything like that. Now with my old camera that I used to have, with the one I'm not using now because it was so old, I remember that one right there having on my computer that was able to edit and everything else. And now you gotta pay for that edit. What was it? Windows Edit, I think, editing or whatever it was. Now you gotta pay for that, and it's like, my God. But eventually I'm gonna get me a good camera. But for the time being, I'm gonna get me a holder for my tablet, which I think was like $8, $10, $13, somewhere in that area. And that'll actually mount to my tripod that I got at the other end over there that I use for my other camera, my old camera that I did from showing you how to wire up a ballast and all that, and just showing you how to do this right here right now. And so basically my wires will come up to the bottom of this, be mounted to this right here, going into my track. But that's going to be on another video soon in the future, in the near future. But my next goal is to finish marking these. So I got the 14 of them marked. I just got to mount these right here. Put my level on, which should be level already. Just according to the level right now. That is level, and that's for, let me zoom back out, that's from there to basically right there where it's at. So that's a 6 foot level. So but I'm going to use that level to go across, and I got my other level here, and I got another level right over there. I'm going to go from front to back to make sure front to back is level. And if not, then I'll be able to use washers and all that, because remember, I'm going to drill my hole and bolt it down to the holes that's in my brackets. Let's see, what else? Also got a exhaust fan off of a job also. And I got a little reducing to go from 4-inch to the 3-inch. And when I get ready to do some weathering and all that right there, I'll make me a paint booth and put that right there. And I've actually got a metal paint booth that I had done. I just got to mount a fan in it. It's actually that tall, 4 foot tall, I think it was, 12 by 12, 12 by 12, I think, 12 deep, 12 wide, 12 tall, if I'm not mistaken. So I do have that. So now I got a fan, which I also got another fan in my attic space over there, which is much bigger than that fan, but I'll start off with the small fan first. And then question is where I will duct the ductwork to. Is, well, I got an attic, and I can actually vent it out and up to my roof line, or actually not my roof line, but I think on the side of the house right here, in that part of the attic, I got a vent that helps get the air in and everything, so I might be able to put it there to vent it out that way. But overall, I'm just running my mouth right now, I think. But hey, I'm gonna make this short now. Please like, subscribe, please comment. All that helps us out, you know. And once again, thanks for everyone that's out there that does their videos, that's trying to help each other out. That's what we're here for, is to try our best to help someone that's trying to get into the hobby, that's trying to see an easy way to do this or a better way to do that. For no means, this is not my design. The track planner guy, Bill, is the one that did my track planner here for me. Because, you know, my two old ones, I got irritated with them, especially using 1/2-inch boards. And the newcomers, don't use 1/2-inch. It will cost you in the long run. Remember that. Go 3/4. Plus, you know, I've been following other railroaders doing this right here. There's a blog. Was it LCM or LMC or something. It's a blog, something I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put it in the description. He's the one that's did the actual brackets, and that's where I learned that from. I thought that was a cool idea. Maybe a little pricey if you don't shop around or wait to get a discount on certain things. But other than that, it's really not that bad, but it helps your work. As you can see, it looks like I got pretty good bench work already. And but please help the other monorail roaders out here, commenting on their videos, liking it, help them grow, just like we all do for everybody else. That's what it's all about. Now I think I've got over some like 1,500 people I've subscribed to, and they're from the US, Canada, Russia, Germany, China, Japan. I've subscribed to a lot of people, and some language I don't understand, but watching what they're doing will help you out too. It'll give you that idea. Oh, I could have done that right there. Man, that's a pretty cool idea. I should have done that. Well, maybe if I do this next time, I'll remember to do that. So that's what it's all about. And Sparky, Vinny, Indian, Head Railroad, Chuck from River Valley Railroad, Brian, oh God, there's so many people out there. Even got friends in Australia there that does videos. Train Man. Hey, there's a lot of y'all out there. Y'all are the ones that got me in this hobby, that made me stick around, and I want to appreciate that. I want to thank y'all for that. I think right now I've got 556 subscribers right now. Hey, I'd like to get to 1,000. I'd like to get more than 1,000, but hey, I'm happy with what I got right now. That's all that matters. And once again, thank each and every one of y'all out there. Even some of the newcomers, thank you. Because there's a couple of y'all that's out there that's started out, that's showing me, hey, I might use this right here as I'm doing this. Or, you know, I wish I would have used that or done that when I got started. And when I got started, I didn't know nothing. Being honest, I didn't know nothing other than looking at books. And that's how I did. And didn't know nothing about the elevations and all that stuff. And still don't know a little bit about that. But hey, you learn. You know, when I was growing up, I had a 4x8 sheet of plywood with the bridge trusses and everything going around on that right there, and then end up, I think it was almost 4 foot tall, and then I added another section to it, so now it became 8x8, and then I added another section which became 12 by 12, you know, so it actually got bigger. And so on like that right there. And then when I moved out of my mom and dad's house, I took that down, moved it to where I lived at that time, and it actually took up all entire room. And I was able to crawl underneath of it, or not really crawl, but stand underneath of it pretty much. Roll around underneath, I guess you can say. And then I got out the hobby, and when I got married and all that, I wanted to get back into it, and that's what I did. And my very first video I did, I did with a cell phone. The cheapest cell phone I ever had. Matter of fact, the first cell phone I ever had. And I think I was probably 10 years past the time, but hey, some people are like that. Overall, thank you. Thank each and every one of y'all. That's what my point is. So thank each and every one of y'all. And once again, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell your friends, let them know. Hey, that's what it's about. Till next time, for my next update, enjoy your weekend, have a good one, and I'm out.